This is the Scott Monument. It dominates Princes Street in Edinburgh, and it's known locally as the Gothic Rocket. If Tim Burton was going to the moon, I feel like that's what he'd go in. But what's it like on the inside? And what's it like to climb it when you're ever so slightly terrified of heights? It was supposed to be a quiet family afternoon. No filming, try to keep out of trouble. But my 10-year-old son piped up and said, why don't we go up the Scott Monument? So I have been up before, but conveniently it was a really windy day, so I could only go up to level 1, which isn't that high. We're just going to have to see how I get on with the old fear of heights. Regular viewers of this channel will know I'm not a massive fan, but I can't help finding places to climb. It costs £26, around $35 for a family of 4. The monument was built in honour of Sir Walter Scott, a poet, novelist and historian, born and bred in Edinburgh, and the man who reinvigorated our national identity with his writing in the 19th century. Scott died in 1832, and in 1836 they launched a competition to build a monument in his honour. The winner was George Meikle Kemp, a self-taught architect from Lanarkshire who drowned in the Union Canal just before its completion. There's a mini museum on the first floor with ornate carved wood, stained glass windows and details of Sir Walter's life. From here you get the best view of the sculptures that just seem to grow from the sides of the rocket. The blackening of the stone comes from nearly 2 centuries of pollution, but it can't be cleaned because the sandstone's just too delicate. This is the second biggest monument to a writer anywhere in the world, unless you count Edinburgh itself, which seems to be turning into a J.K. Rowling theme park. It stands 60 metres tall and was inspired by the Gothic architecture of Melrose Abbey. There are 287 steps between the 4 viewing levels, although these days the top's closed to visitors for safety reasons. Somewhere on the way up, child 2 and 3 bailed, and I thought I might be getting out of it, but I hadn't reckoned on child 1. So this guy made me climb all the way to the top, despite my pathological fear of heights. And I'm kind of glad he did, because once you're up here, it's not that scary at all. And if you haven't guessed, the best thing about the Scott Monument isn't actually on the Scott Monument. Now that's a view. What do you think, Jack? What's your favourite view?
I like the wall.
Couldn't have put it better myself.